Hello YouTube, my name is Levon Kelsey here in Centennial, Colorado. I wanted to bring to you guys' attention two dreams that I had about the rapture that I believe is the rapture. Everybody's entitled to believe what they want to believe, but I do believe that that was a sign of his coming. So first off, I want to talk about the dream that I had 3 days ago. I so It started off with me and my family. We were out at sea on a boat, just cruising, and then we just randomly got a weather alert saying that there was a Category 5 hurricane rolling in very rapidly, and we just thought like, there's no way because the sky was just so blue, and everything seemed like perfect. It just seemed like a perfect day, but then out of nowhere, the sky just turned real dark and that's when all the chaos came in. We tried to take cover, but it seemed as if there was no point. And we at that point we was kind of like giving up. And then I started to hear the voice say, "I'm coming very soon. I'm coming very soon." And it kept saying over and over again. And I was just like, "Oh gosh, this has to be the rapture." And then it seemed like it just got really calm out of nowhere. And it was crazy because we all survived. We all were still alive, and then we just kind of just jumped forward in the day, and we ended up in a field with a bunch of people, and it looked like a massive purging going on. There was a bunch of chaos, disasters going on, and I just remember I just felt so much pain, hurt, and betrayal. And I kept saying to everyone that was around me, and I knew that they were close to me because I felt so much from them, felt everything from everyone that was around me. And I kept saying, I tried to warn you, but you still decided not to believe me, even though you say you believe me. And that definitely hit me because I'm like, there's so many people that say they believe in my dreams and what I tell them. And in that dream, it was like they just wanted to make me feel better about myself, and nobody believed me until that day. They were very confused as to what was going on, and then they thought about it. But that definitely hit me, and then next thing you know, I was kind of like pulled back, and I was just seeing a bunch of my family members, and people were being attacked by these snakes, these big snakes, and I couldn't do anything. I was like stuck. I couldn't do anything. All I could do was scream. But and at that point, that's when I woke up, and I like my heart was beating very fast, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this has to. This is just another dream. Like it's a big, it's a rapture dream, and I can't convince myself otherwise. And that takes me back to a dream that I had like a month ago. I didn't want to like come on YouTube and talk about it yet because I wasn't too sure until I started talking to everybody else. But at that point, in that dream, it started off with me and my family in a car, and we was driving down the side of a mountain, and the car comes to a complete stop, and we kind of appear out of the car, and we're in a circular formation, and there was so much going on, a bunch of chaos. Once again, a bunch of chaos, and you could see turn like twisters, fire. People were screaming. It sounded like car accidents, and I, I didn't. It's almost like I couldn't really pay attention to what was going on behind me. I just heard the screams and the noise, but I did see some stuff. But at that point, it was almost like I wasn't really intrigued, and I felt at peace, in complete peace. And me and my family were just looking at each other, and we were smiling, and it was just so calming. And it it was it was weird because we were just so at peace, and with everything that was going on around us, whatever was going on. And then I look up at the sky, and the clouds are red, and then they decide to part. And when they parted, there was flying. Something was flying. It was a bunch of flying objects above us, or what I thought was objects. And they were flying around us, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, what is that? What could that possibly be? But I didn't feel any fear. Like I was okay. And when I looked back down, I saw it was like spirits connected to us, like holding our hand also. And I felt like I knew them, and they felt like familiar. Like I felt very familiar with them, and like it was like I was really excited, like I was smiling. And at that point, I just knew it was the rapture, and they just like took us up, extended us up into the sky very fast. And at that point, I woke up. So with that dream, I told my family about it. I wanted to let them know. I wanted to see what their take and what their take was on it, and they was just like, yeah, that was definitely a sign. And I'll tell other people, and they just like, you have a lot of people that standoffish. They don't want to really talk about that type of stuff, but I felt the need to mention it to as many people as I can. And I was just like, guys just need to be ready. And like my whole mentality kind of really changed at that point. And then I went on YouTube, and I decided to look at other people's like dreams of the rapture. And there I came across one guy, and his stuck out the most to me because his dream was like exactly, like almost exactly the same. But his went as far as he knew that those were angelic beings in the sky. They were angelic beings, and he saw them um, with them. And it was, I forget who he said it was that was next to him that took him up into the sky, but it was a family member. And I was just like, wow, like his dream was so like, I even commented on his, but I just really wanted to bring this to you guys' attention, and I wanted to let you know this is serious, and I think that you really should prepare yourself if you're not prepared, and give yourself fully to God, and be ready for His coming, because He is coming very soon. He is coming very soon, and like I know it's very hard to believe some of these dreams and some things that people say, but you should definitely keep an open mind and just make sure that you are ready and you're doing the right thing and you believe in your Christ Lord and Savior. Um, but no, that's really all that I have for you guys today. I want to start doing more videos. This is the first time I've ever been on YouTube, and kind of getting familiar with it. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave it below in the comments, and I will try to get back to you like as soon as possible. We can exchange numbers if needed. If you have something that you really want to put out there to me, just let me know. I'll make sure I'll respond to you as soon as I can. And I just want to let you guys know I love you all. Take care and be blessed. Stay blessed. See ya.